Vicky here for Ramsline. I'm with Dez of DevilDriver. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good?
We got here last night.
Yep.
About 48 hours of travel.
Wow. Yeah.
Got here and then went walking through the tents and had beers with people.
Have you been to Slovenia before?
Oh yeah, we played
Yeah.
in 2010.
Yeah, it's
So,
such
I'm familiar.
a beautiful country, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's incredible. Beautiful country, great people. Yeah, we went down to the river last night and
Yeah.
smoked a joint. It was fabulous.
Oh yeah, that's the thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
So how has 2016 been for you so far?
It's been incredible, man. We released a new record that debuted higher than any record we've ever done,
Yep.
which is incredible after a very long career with DevilDriver.
How did you find the reception to the album so
It was
far?
incredible. I mean, it came out number 16 on the Billboard charts, the top 40, which is unheard of without any radio track. So the record's very heavy.
Yeah.
And we just released a video for My Night Sky.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a
Yeah,
good video.
and the reception's been, really cool.
Yeah, and I kept seeing quite a few interviews where you said that in this album you were very honest and more open than you have been before. And what was the reason for that?
I mean, I'm always very personal with my lyrics,
Yeah.
but I'm a really private guy. Like, people tell me I'm in the wrong job,
Yeah.
because I'm extremely private. But
Yeah.
I just felt like I really need to get some shit off my chest, so... It
Yeah.
sounds cliche. It's like, I was really honest on this record. But I mean, if you read the lyrics, you'll hear what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to know from that, like, what is it that drives you to make music?
I love it. I
Yeah.
love writing. I love recording, and I love playing live. Everything else to me gets a little weird.
What about
Put me in a room full of more than 10 people, like now I get a little weird.
Yeah, there is a lot of people around today.
It's
as
just I've always been that way since I was a kid.
well. Yeah,
I
like
was
anxiety.
anxiety. I was the kid who played in his room by himself all alone and was totally fine with it.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. That's cool.
But my love for the stage and my love for making music or meeting cool people, that will never leave me.
Yeah, and what do you think fans get from being able to listen to heavy music?
Hopefully it's what I got when I was younger, and even now is like some kind of backbone, some kind of strength.
Yeah.
So when I listen to punk rock or heavy metal or death metal or whatever, right, I get like a strength,
Yeah.
to my life. When I'm in a bad mood, put on metal, If I'm in a good mood, put on metal,
Yeah,
But I listen to a lot of different shit too. I mean, I listen to outlaw country, I listen to a lot of blues, I listen to a lot of different music. And you can hear the influence in DevilDriver. We really don't
Yeah.
sound like anybody else. And people try to peg us, it's like, oh, it's American metal. It's like, no, we're not in that movement.
yeah.
It's deathcore. It's like, no, we're not in that movement.
You've definitely got that groove element to you.
And people started calling us that.
Yeah, groove metal. Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
the
you know
newest
what?
label.
If I'm going to take something, like, I'm going to take that. I'll take that, because
Yeah.
there's no one in the category, basically, right now.
Yeah, I don't think there are many bands that
Yeah.
call groove metal. So yeah.
And somebody said we're one of the few straight rock and roll bands that plays heavy metal, and I was like, oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Because we are very much rock and roll, but
Yeah, definitely. We've been talking to a lot of bands this year about the music industry as a whole, and people keep saying that it's on the decline, and some people say it is, and some people say it isn't. Where do you stand with that?
well, you don't listen to people really, you do what you love.
Yeah,
So if someone tells you that, music is on the decline, what are you going to stop doing music and go do something else? I do what I do, and I've seen it go through many stages and many scenes, and
yeah,
I saw the downloading thing come in, and I
Yeah.
saw all of the pirating, I see all that. I just do music because I love music.
yeah,
It just happens to pay my bills,
yeah,
but by no means would I get into a band for music or for money. At this point, you have to do things that you love.
yeah,
And on the decline, no, I don't really see it, man. People listen to music. You know what I mean? I mean, that's
They do.
never going to change. So be a musician. That's
Yeah.
that.
I guess it's just the way that it's approached just differently to how it perhaps used to be 20, even 10 years ago, and that's
It was, look, if you got in a band 30 years ago, you could retire after a record
Yeah.
or something. It's not like that.
yeah,
You have to go out and you have to work hard. You have to earn your fans. I've done that with 2 bands, and I know what that's about. I think just keep it honest, be yourself, go do music.
Yeah.
If it falls away for you, don't blame it on the industry.
yeah,
Blame it on your fucking music, or your show. You suck, so it's going away for you.
yeah,
It just so happens that, on our 7th record that debuted higher than any other, the fans are coming out in huge numbers.
Yeah.
And we're getting added to a lot of cool shit. So I feel, I mean, it's cliche to say blessed, but like I feel blessed.
That's good.
But I've worked very hard for it too.
Yeah.
So if you don't work hard, then you're going to also have those things. Oh, the music is declining. It's like, okay, wait, what's declining? Your effort, the people coming to see you because your effort on stage sucks, because your music sucks, no one's coming to see you. Yeah, it's declining for you. It's the total opposite for DevilDriver. Right now, people are embracing us like all around the world, like because we're doing something different than what everybody else is doing, I think.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And I've read quite a lot of reviews on the new album as well, and there wasn't really much negativity around. Obviously not everyone's going to be pleased with every album, but
of course.
I mean, the majority.
And I wouldn't expect that either.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got long-term fans who sometimes I think they expect a certain thing, and maybe it doesn't come out how they expect.
People have to understand, though, that like DevilDriver has 7 records, and all of them have a signature sound, but they're all different.
Yeah.
So I don't ever want to make the same record. I mean, the one review that I read that was still like an 8 out of 10 was like, well, they keep doing what they're doing. It's like, what? You didn't listen to the record, because Trust No One is so much different than, say, Beast.
Yeah.
Or even Winter Kills, way different. And I think I have a lot of bands that I'm a huge music fan.
Yeah.
And some bands for me, they keep making the same fucking record over and over because they play it safe. I don't want to play it safe. It's why we did like My Night Sky, stuff like that on the record. I want to try to do something different.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready next year to do something real different. People are going to be very shocked, I think.